A 10-year-old boy was bitten by a dog. This is what happened to his brain. Hello, a public service announcement before we proceed with the case. Every pet owner or prospective pet owners watching this video, make sure the dog is vaccinated, and if you are going to buy a dog, make sure it is properly vaccinated and make sure it has all the vaccine records. If you find any stray dogs, do not feed them, do not help them, and call the dog catchers and let them take them away immediately. Now, coming to the case. The name, age and location are changed for patient's privacy, although if you know, you know. AKA, a 10-year-old boy in India, was playing in his colony when a pet dog of his neighbors came up to him and bit him in the leg. The boy, scared of being scolded by his parents, hid the news and instead applied turmeric to his leg and waited for the wound to subside. He didn't know any better. He's a 10-year-old. It's the responsibility of the parents to always examine their little children once they return home after play. Anyways, turmeric is an alright topical anti-inflammatory. However, if you are bitten, always make sure the wound is washed with running water, as it will wash away any residual virus or the saliva in the wound. Even if it is painful, wash it with a soap. The boy ignored his bite for a month, and 4 days ago, the boy started showing symptoms of he was running away from the light and he didn't drink water. Hydrophobia and photophobia. This is classic rabies symptoms. The rabies causes central nervous system to be hyperexcited and also cause paralysis because of damage to the nerves. Once you start showing symptoms, it is already called encephalitis, as your entire brain is infected, and it is almost as if the virus is controlling your brain. Even dogs that are rabid behave weird, bark loudly once infected, and they are a huge risk of biting someone. The parents tried alternative medicine because none of the hospitals would admit this boy. And before you jump to conclusions that it's the mistake of the hospitals, know that once a patient starts showing such symptoms of hydrophobia, photophobia, or paralysis, it's basically fatal. There is nothing a hospital or even a doctor can do anything about it. Depending on the location of the bite, it might take a little longer for the symptoms to manifest, but it's generally between 1 to 3 months, and some rare cases it can be after multiple years of getting bitten, but that's very rare. Anyways, death is mainly caused due to respiratory failure as it infects the brainstem, the medulla of the brainstem. The brainstem, the medulla, controls breathing, and once it's affected, you cannot breathe anymore and you die. Almost always, if you get bitten by dogs in developing countries like India and other Asian countries, or in developed countries like bats, raccoons, in the wild, make sure you wash the wound thoroughly with running tap water and immediately go to a hospital to get vaccinated against rabies. It will take around 2 to 3 weeks after getting vaccinated for the vaccine to start working and to kill the virus before it becomes fatal. Do not neglect bites from any stray animals. Never. I hope the dog owners are charged for their negligence, and if you are a dog owner, make sure you vaccinate your dogs immediately. Anyways, stay safe